Welcome back, friends. It's Anders. Today we are making an absinthe frappé. This is a classic drink made with absinthe, if you couldn't guess. Now, once upon a time, we all thought that absinthe made you go crazy, but we've kind of found out that it doesn't. It makes you drunk because it is pretty high octane stuff. So you do want to take heed, you need to be cautious. In moderation, it is a very delightful thing. I'm gonna give you a recipe for an absinthe frappé that is going to wow your in-laws. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for more sips, tips, and recipes, and let's go make the absinthe frappé. To the bar. All right. Where to begin? How about the beginning? The absinthe frappé was created in 1874 in New Orleans at the old Absinthe House, which is right on Bourbon Street. It's still there today. I've been. Bourbon Street gets a lot of traffic, so I am not alone in saying I've been to the old Absinthe House. The drink was created there a long, long time ago by a gentleman named, and I'm probably gonna mispronounce this because I don't know anybody with this name, but Cayetano Ferrer. Nailed it. This drink was created by Cayetano Ferrer. Originally, it wasn't always called the Old Absinthe House. I saw that it was once called Alex's Coffee House, or maybe Aleix, A-L-E-I-X. There's a lot of words I don't know how to say here. Maybe they named it the Old Absinthe House because of the absinthe frappé. I don't know. Maybe you do. If you do know for certain, let me know in the comments down below. Now, when the frappé was created, it became very popular because this was a new way to enjoy absinthe. However, it's not that different than the traditional way to have absinthe. You know, the one with the fountain and the water and the drips and the sugar and the spoon and the glass and the luge and the whole experience. What we're doing there is we're adding sugar and water. That's the same thing we're doing with the frappé. Crushed ice turns into cold water, and sugar is sugar. And this is good because, number one, we want dilution. Absinthe on its own is high octane stuff, and that sugar adds a little bit of sweetness, which kind of softens the blow of absinthe. Now, something spectacular also happens when you add a little bit of water and a little bit of sugar. Actually, it's the water. The cold water causes the absinthe to luge, which is when it gets really cloudy. It almost seems like it's getting bright, and it's very magical. I think maybe 100 years ago, people thought that was the madness being stirred up. I don't, that's my theory, personal theory. The real reason is that there are components in the absinthe that are not soluble in water, and it causes this haziness. It also causes the absinthe to open up, and all of these delicate flavors that are in the spirit are unlocked. Over the years, there have been a number of variations on the frappé. Some people will muddle in mint, some will muddle lemon, some people add soda water, some people add anisette, which is an anise flavored liqueur, as a sweetener. As always, I'm gonna be doing my own thing. We're gonna give it kind of a smash treatment. We will get into that with the booze. So now the booze. To make this recipe, we will need absinthe, simple syrup. This is my semi-rich simple syrup, so it's 1.5 parts sugar to 1 part water, a lemon, bubbly water. This could be soda water or sparkling mineral water, and fresh mint. Absinthe is the base. Up until 2007 here in the States, it was outlawed, but is now legalized. And since then, there have been a number of distilleries making absinthe in all different styles, so any absinthe will do. You could even use an absinthe substitute like herb saint or pastis. Those will be good in here as well. Simple syrup, this is our sugar, 1.5 parts sugar to 1 part water. The lemon, as I said, we're doing a smash approach. I'll show you in just a moment. Bubbly water, we're gonna add that at the end, and then the mint is just gonna be for garnish. If you would like to pick up this bottle in particular, check out my collection on Carey. Constantly updating it, and those are the bottles I use most on the channel. But any absinthe is gonna work. Well, except for those really bright green, neon green ones. I can't vouch for those. Let's build. All right. First, we are going to cut 2 slices of lemon. So do that. I'm going lengthwise, 1/4 cut into 2. I'm going to just cut out that center pith. I'm just kind of picky like that. For you math wizards out there, that is 2/8 or 1/4. 25%. You could just drop these in. I'm gonna give them a squeeze to get the juice out. I'm not adding a ton of citrus here. I'm not trying to make this a real sour cocktail, but a little bit of lemon with the absinthe is really nice. And that acid is gonna be nice with all the dilution from the crushed ice. Now we can add half an ounce of your semi-rich simple syrup and 1 ounce of absinthe. You really don't need more than that. If you wanna add 1.5 ounces though, go for it. Now, let's add some ice and shake it up. All right, I'm gonna give this a shake for about 10 seconds or so, just to break up that lemon and get some of the oils out of the peel. There we go. Now, I'm gonna do a thing here. I'm going to strain off the cocktail into the cheater tin so that I can add 1 ounce of the bubbly water. You can measure this out if you want. I'm just gonna eyeball it. It's about 1 ounce. Grab your glass, fill it with crushed ice. You could pour this right onto the crushed ice, but because we have little bits of lemon in there, I'm gonna pour it through a fine mesh strainer. Top with a little crushed ice if you'd like. You don't have to. And garnish with mint. I like a nice generous bouquet. Give it a smack, wake it up, drop it in. If you want, because of the crushed ice, you might want a straw. So, got one right here. The Absinthe Frappé. Cheers. Oz, would you care to join me? Oh, sure, heck yeah.
Sure, heck yeah.
Which side do you like?
Chit-chat.
You like to be away from the light?
I don't know. This is
usually where
fine. Oh. It's good.
Yeah? Thumbs up?
Thumbs up.
All right.
Refreshing. I like the bubbly.
That's really good.
It's really good.
It's really tasty. And the bubbly water, just a little bit, gives it a zippiness. It just goes really well. It's very refreshing, very easy to drink. It's a good amount of sugar in there, but it holds up to the dilution. And I really think that lemon helps. It's not a sour cocktail, but it lifts it up.
Yeah, absinthe can be weird sometimes, if you're not used to it. I used to be one of those people. I still kind of am weird about absinthe. But in this application, it's it's super easy to drink, at least for me, if you like that licorice-y sort of taste.
Yeah.
Yesterday in Chicago was 70 degrees in February, which is odd. And today it's like 23 degrees.
Yeah.
So that's great. Do you guys like talking about the weather, or is that just us?
Yeah, right. Yeah. So tell me, what do you think of small talk? Thank you for watching.
Well, anyway, that wraps it up.
Yeah. Give it a shot. Let us know in the comments down below if you try it. And if you like it, if you like absinthe.
If you hate it.
If you hate it, that's cool too. Don't forget your merch. Sign up for the newsletter. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
Goodbye.